What's going on, guys? Bruce here at Bullish Currency, back at you with another Shiba Inu update. Guys, should we be worried right now? As you see on that chart, should we be worried right now? We're going to get into why we should and why we shouldn't be worried. But as always, guys, before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because you never know which update is going to be a huge help to you and others. And definitely comment anything below, right, that can possibly help us out. Maybe you know something we don't know, and it's definitely greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, everything we share in these videos and every video on this whole channel is not financial advice. It is just for entertainment and education purposes only, guys. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this quick update. Okay, so for me, this update is mainly going to be chart analysis and, of course, certain things that I've always show you. All right, so let's go and look at the chart right now. Okay, right now we're currently looking at the 4-hour chart, and I want you to notice something. It actually started to break through this level. You have to see how this candle closes in about an hour and a half to really give me more solid indication. But we do have a level right here as well in this area, and then right here. So if we do break through here successfully, it only makes sense that we maybe meet these next two levels, which is it's not too bad of a drop, but especially what we've been experiencing already. Now, when you mess around with the trend lines, let me go ahead and do this right now. You do a 4-hour trend, you kind of see where it could potentially drop. You kind of see that it can definitely drop to that blue level, and then of course bounce back up. And then this time can maybe be the last time it bounces back up, and that'd be the strong, solid support level it respects. At least that's what we would like to see, right? If we're still, and I'm definitely still overall bullish with it, but what I'm seeing on the chart is a steady downtrend. Now it is slow. It isn't just, it isn't actually dropping as fast as it rose, which is a good sign. And what's really preventing it from just sinking is there's a lot of big whales that just haven't sold everything. They haven't just panicked or whatever, right? I mean, there's new whales that came in, right? Not only that, but a lot of regular holders, have held on, and there's new holders increasing every day. We're going to take a look at that in a minute to see what that looks like for today. But as of chart analysis, we're aiming for this next level down here. We are going to experience a little bit more, I believe, of some bearish momentum, and then we just got to really pay attention to it there, because are we gonna respect that level and actually make our way back up, or are we actually going to continue to the downside? So we got to be aware of that. Definitely got to keep our eye on it. So right now, this is what I see. What I would like to see is, after it respects this level, which is what we want, I would like for it to come back up and start to break back through these levels to really start confirming with me that it's going to come back up at least to this, this trend line I drew. I don't know what time frame it was on, but this trend I drew, right? So I'm expecting it to come up here somewhere in this area, and then when it does, let's see if it breaks, right? Is it going to break? And if it does break through the trend line, then we want to see it continue to just break, so that way we know we're really bullish. But overall, look, is it a happy day necessarily for the Shiba army? No, because it's bearish, right? Everybody's waiting for it to just be bullish already. They're waiting for the Robinhood announcement. They're waiting for all these other announcements, and we're just waiting. A lot of good news in the media. There's people tweeting the right things. We have a lot of good things going on, but it's still bearish, which is, for me, it's still kind of just correcting itself overall. And if you look at the bigger picture here, the last time this happened, it did appear to be going lower for a while before it finally started to go up, become bullish, and then hold up there. So I'm expecting that to happen, right? So let's just say it hits down here, I'm expecting it to pull back up in this area, and then go sideways for a little while before it goes back up. That's what I'm expecting. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? So it's nothing's guaranteed here, but this is what I would what I would expect right here. So it to come down here, you know, yeah, somewhere around this area. It could actually break through the blue line a little bit, maybe even wick. And then what I would like to see at that point is maybe it do something like this and start to show me that the momentum is slowing down. Even if it consolidates a long time down there, that's fine. But I would expect that to happen. That's what I would want to happen at least. And the same continuation type situation. And then eventually, obviously, just straight bullish. So that's what I would want to see. You know, I would want to see this. This would be ideal. This would be amazing, right? So we're going to pay attention to the chart closely over me personally. I would overnight and tomorrow for sure because of where we are. I think we're in a critical area. You know, worst case scenario is it does actually want to retest this previous strong structure here that we have, which would be, you know, which would suck in a way for those who got in this area. But you know, for those who got in really, really early, like us over here in the bullish currency community, you know, it's not really the end of the world. So yeah, there is a good chance. Come down here and retest. It definitely is a good chance, but we're going to keep our eye on it, guys. If we start to see this pattern form where momentum slows down and it you know, forms somewhat of a pattern and actually fails to come down to a trend line, fails to make a new low, and then we see it come to the trend line, the top of the trend line, and then we see it break through and retest and continue. I mean, this is just what I would like to see if I'm bullish, right? This is what we want to see. Now let's go take a look at something else. Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm you know, I expected it to go bullish more by now, or at least I would say I didn't expect it to be bullish just yet, like fast, impulsively, like it did before when they made the bull run. But I was thinking a little bit more bullish in general, just even if it's slow, steady climb, you know, and kind of even out, consolidate for a while. But it's actually been a steady climb down, a downtrend that's forming, but still not really worried because, you know, I see these levels clearly, and I just need confirmations. Need the story to keep being told. So you can see a very clear, you know, a very clear decline on some of these numbers, but you can see the volume actually went up. You know, the 24-hour volume went up 12%, guys. That says something, man. You know, we have any green here is good. Okay, but look, overview, it's, you know, it's on a downtrend right now. Let's see if there's any new updates. The great recalibration. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Cardano fall out of major spots in largest crypto list. Right. Wow. So Dogecoin and Shiba fell off the list. So that's why we see more bearish momentum right now overall. This was 9 hours ago. Let me see. 9 hours ago on the chart, 9 hours ago, we were over here. So interesting that they would say that before it actually broke through this level. Or yeah, I mean, that, you know, while we would wait for it to break the level, because these candles here, these last two candles before this one, were telling us that it's probably just going to respect this level and come back up here like it did last time. And they wrote that article and it kind of pushed it. I would think it would actually help it push it down. So that's not good if it was 9 hours ago, right? It did not really break that level strong enough for me to be convinced that there's no chance it's going to pull up. This candle's been going on for about, let's see, 2.5 hours. This is a 4-hour candle, so that's 6.5 hours ago, right? 6.5 hours ago. That article was 9 hours ago. So it happened. They wrote that article between these two candles here. There's no way these two candles convinced anyone that this thing is going to break through. So I think that article actually helped it. Just like good articles can help it go up, bad articles can kind of, you know, help it go down a little bit. A couple people saw that article and said, let me sell, right? And that's most likely what contributed to that. But let's go ahead and check what's really going to let us know. Let's check here. Let's see what's going on with the holders. Let's see what's going on with that. That matters. Whoa. See, no. Look at the holders, guys. We're about back at a mill. A million holders. We're almost there. We just took a giant leap in holders. People are seeing this as an opportunity to buy in. So I'm not fooled. You know, this is yeah, this is I don't know. I feel like this, you know, this is gonna make it. This is gonna make it smooth, guys. This is gonna go to the moon, guys. We're gonna get a moon shot here. We just gotta be patient. Right now, it's scaring a lot of, you know, people off and making space. But you can see the holders are increasing steady. It actually made a big leap, made a 6,000 leap. It was averaging 4,000 growth for 10,000 growth a day before this drop, and then it started averaging 4K holder increase a day, and now it's at 6K. So it's actually bigger while it's bearish right now on the chart. But that article didn't help. But look at the volume for 24 hours. That's good. So I'm still bullish, guys. I'm not going to get scared. I think we're still going to get a Christmas gift. I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get some impulsive moves going on. I'm hoping before Christmas. Let me not say hope. I just want it to happen before Christmas, right? But even if it doesn't, I feel like it's coming. And if you got in really, really early on this project, and you're not even sweating it, you know, if you got in that early. All right. So I'm still bullish on this project, guys. I feel good about Shiba. That's what the chart it looks like right now. I showed you guys what I would want to see, just so you guys can see it again. You can take a picture of it, whatever, look at the video a couple times. But there it goes. That's what I'm expecting. And let's see what happens. But this candle could also surprise me in an hour and a half and have a very long wick underneath it and reverse right then and there. So we will see. We also want to see the failing of it making lower lows. We want to see it fail to make a lower low. So keep an eye on that, guys. All right. That's pretty much it for this video. Until the next one, you stay blessed and stay bullish.